The frontier was nearly a thing of the past by 1875. The Indians, buffalo, and soldiers were gone, and ranching was quickly supplanting the nomadic life of the trail-riding cowboy. By the end of Reconstruction in the United States, that's 1877, Texas Rangers were moving out of the territory with the general feeling that the frontier was now safe enough for further westward expansion to occur. The Texas legislature officially established Taylor County in 1858, naming it after Alamo defenders Edward, James, and George Taylor. It was 20 years, however, until Texas Governor Richard B. Hubbard organized the county and named Buffalo Gap as the county seat. This occurred on the 3rd of July, 1878. A contract was signed in September 1879 to build the Taylor County Jail and Courthouse, a 2-story limestone structure similar to others built in the area. At about the same time, Taylor County officials approved the first public road through the area, which replaced the old Indian and animal trails that had previously served as an informal road network. It also replaced the military paths that had been blazed decades before that laced together the various forts on the Texas frontier. By 1880, Taylor County had a population of 1,736 people, most of whom were concentrated around Buffalo Gap. With a bank, newspaper, jail, a dozen stores, and as many saloons, it appeared that Buffalo Gap might become the metropolis of West Texas. Area residents took pride in their limestone courthouse, as it represented the arrival of law and order to what had formerly been the wilds of the Texas frontier. By the late 1870s, railroads were emerging as the determining factor in where new towns would be established. Buffalo Gap certainly aspired to be on the route of the Texas and Pacific Railroad that was slowly snaking its way westward from Fort Worth. As the T&P line neared Taylor County, several enterprising ranchers took action with the intention of the route passing through Buffalo Gap. Colonel Claiborne Merchant of Belle Plaine tried unsuccessfully to buy land in the Buffalo Gap area. Undaunted, he began to purchase land in the northern corner of the county. Ultimately, Merchant and other prominent cattlemen in the area struck a deal with the railroad. The cattlemen would donate land for a depot, siding, and cattle loading pens, while the railroad would lay out a brand new town, arrange for publicity, and stage a lot auction, with the proceeds being divided between the landowners and the T&P Railroad. On March 15, 1881, the lot auction began, and within 2 days more than 300 had been sold. This new town, Abilene, began to grow, while Buffalo Gap declined.